Yeah.
Grigor, it really felt like you were building some momentum in Acapulco, only to lose early in Miami. I mean, these are obviously the first tournaments back after injury, but how tough is it then to really regain that winning momentum? Because you had such a great start to the year, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, still I've played only 4 tournaments, so like I'm not too hung up on that. Really been focusing on working on things that are just important for my game right now. Also trying to make sure that that health-wise I'm at my best, especially for the clay court season. And to be completely honest with you, I'm kind of happy that I lost earlier. That gave me some time to rest, to come back home out here to sort of reassess the month so far. Plus, I was on the road for over 3 months, so it was very nice to just come home, rest, check out the body, start slowly again, start playing on clay court, and look forward ahead. I think you shouldn't dwell on those kind of moments. It can happen. Plus, it's been a very long time that I've lost first round of the tournament, so I'm not taking it, too personal at the moment. But it is what it is. It happened, and on the other side, it gave me a lot of other things that I could do and work on.
It's first time working with Dante, your relatively new coach on clay. How interesting is it sort of hearing the thoughts of a new coach as you switch surfaces?
I think over the years I think I've built my own game, and to be completely honest, I'm just really looking for those little details that can make a big difference on tour right now. I mean, Dante is a very very interesting guy, and we speak a lot. I think, which really helps, especially during a practice. You know, some players they don't really like to speak too much during practice, but for me, I personally take it as a good sign that there's always a dialogue and things that we can find to talk, maybe things that we need to work on. So those things we really take it into consideration, and then we keep on working.
Sadly, no fans here in Monte Carlo still, but how nice is it generally playing in a tournament that's effectively a home event for you?
Yeah, it is. It's strange. I mean, obviously, the circumstances are very, very weird for everyone. Yes, it would have been nice to see the big crowd. It's always a big crowd out here. I feel there's a lot is happening. I mean, throughout that time of the year, especially here in south of France, and like you could definitely feel the vibe, not only from the tournament, from the people and everything that is happening around, but we're just personally, I'm very thankful that we could compete again. I know it's a very tricky conditions for everyone, and I mean all the sponsors, everyone that made it happen. We're here, we're doing it. So despite the facts, the circumstances, we're able to compete and play out of one of my favorite tournaments.
Yeah, it is a wonderful place to play tennis, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even now, minus the fans, everything else just feels amazing.
How impressed were you with Hubie Hurkacz's first Masters 1000 title in Miami? Of course, turning into a wonderful tournament for the youngsters.
So happy. I was so happy. I saw him actually a couple of days ago, and I was very, very happy for him. I mean, he's a great guy. I even remember when he first came on tour, he was like a little bit shy and everything. So I think that would help. Plus, we need more new winners, and I like that. And I mean, he hustled throughout the whole tournament. I must say I watched a few of his matches, and it was just nice. Like I'm always like. I'm always happy for somebody new to win, but him I know for a while now, and I'm very pleased for him.
How special was your own memory of that first Masters 1000 title, of course, in Cincy a few years back?
You would remember it forever. I think that's you always have those firsts everywhere. I still remember my first European Championship under 14 years old, and 16, 18. I think throughout every stage of your career, you remember those like little details, and well, that's not so little, especially if you win a Masters, but 1000. But this is something you cherish and nobody can take away.
This week also marks the first time we've seen Mr. Djokovic since his 18th Grand Slam, and of course breaking that record of weeks as world number one. How big an achievement was that?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person here. what can I say? It is what it is. That's where those three guys are at. It's. I mean, at some point I was actually thinking, what if somebody asked me that kind of question? I just don't know what to answer. It's like, obviously, it's spectacular. Everything works, like, speaks for itself. The tournaments, the titles, and everything else that comes with it. It's just a league on their own at the moment when it comes to those numbers.